Konami has screwed up, but what did they do? They have accidentally given Branded-Despia a way to lock the opponent out of summoning monsters completely. First, let's go over how to actually Ido-Lock the opponent, and then we'll see if there's ways to actually out the card. So this is your normal combos. You're going to go Branded Opening, special out the Aluba. Aluba is going to grab you Branded Fusion, even though we already have one in hand, it doesn't really matter. You're going to go Branded Fusion for your Lubellion, send your Fallen of Albaz, and then send the Ido. Activate the Loop Dragon, discard any card, we'll discard Branded Fusion, it doesn't matter, this is just an example. And we're going into Mirror Jade. Now we have the Mirror Jade on field, we are going to activate its effect, send Albion, and banish the Aluba. Go to the end phase, Albion's effect is going to activate here. You will set Branded Expulsion. To think, Ido was a card that's practically useless in most circumstances. Toggle on in the draw phase, activate the Branded Expulsion, send your Mirror Jade to the grave, target both the Ido and the Aluba. Now, this is a bug. It's asking if you want to special summon both monsters to your side of the field. You hit no. That's the Ido. You're summoning this to the opponent's side of the field. They are now locked out of summoning. Aluba to your side of the field. Triggers its effect, because why not? And we get to add a card. And just like that, that is turn 1, you have locked your opponent out of summoning. They can't do anything. So I've shown you the lock, and these are basically all the cards you need to pull this off in any deck turn 1. Now this is meant for going first, not really so much for going second. If you're going second, you just play out the duel as you normally would. Now, what happens if you do get Ido-Locked by someone else? Well, you are kind of fucked. Because it's a lot easier to negate your opponent's monsters rather than your own. For example, Effect Veiler, popular hand trap. It targets an effect monster your opponent controls. As soon as Ido is on your side of the field, you control it, so you cannot negate it with Effect Veiler. So what options do you have of dealing with this? You'd either need to destroy it somehow, get it off your side of the field at least, or negate it. Highly problematic, but you do have cards like Dimension Hole, for example. Select one monster on your side of the field, remove it from play. As soon as it leaves the field, its effect is no longer in play. You can summon as you normally would. Same with something like Dark Hole, for example. Destroy all monsters on the field. And by the way, if this gets destroyed, it goes to your opponent's graveyard and then gets special summoned to their side of the field, locking them. Another example of a card that you can use to deal with this would be Forbidden Chalice. Target one face-up monster on the field until the end of this turn, negate that target's effects. So you have to somehow have a Forbidden Chalice in your hand just in case you get Ido-Locked by someone, just so that on your turn, you can negate its effects and be able to summon. That is highly problematic. If you guys know of any other ways of dealing with this card, leave a comment with it down below. Also, if you're a Branded-Despia player, use this. Make it a problem so Konami has to actually ban this card, especially since we have a Duelist Cup in like 2 weeks or something. I don't think anyone wants to run into this shit. The barrier statue is getting banned, and Branded is now getting toxic.